So, hey, welcome, guys. I'm really excited to be here. I'm really excited to do this session because this is a special one. I think this is one of the ones that are going to be the most value for people. So, I'm excited about to talk about this. What we're doing right now is I'm recording these sessions. I'm doing these live sessions as well. You can watch the replay also. But what we're doing over here is building a set of skills explained over here. All right. So everything related to your business and network marketing itself, all of that we've covered so far, what network marketing is, what is prospecting and how to do it properly, how to invite to people and so on. So we have a set of videos. I invite you to go back and watch if you go to my YouTube channel and if you follow the playlist for this video, then you'll find these previous sessions. All right, so check them out, watch them all step by step. It's a guideline on how to do things right for your business to grow and be more successful. All right, and for you to be more successful as well. So today we're gonna talk about that, and we're gonna keep elaborating on what we've been building in the past. All right, so skills and mindset. This is something that is super important. Okay, so when we talk about skills, yes, we require a set of skills, but we also require a proper mindset to apply these skills. All right, so my name is Ricardo Lucian. You guys know it's down there and it's also on your screen. So what I'm gonna do today is a different type of session. We're gonna talk more about the mindset part when it comes to developing your business, when it comes to building something, when it comes to actually going ahead and doing instead of just getting that knowledge and then okay, fun. I know things. Now I want you guys to apply, and I'm gonna give you my mindset to how I apply to have a successful business, how I apply these skills, and how I apply the things that I'm teaching you and the things that I've learned and that I keep learning because we all learn every single day. The reason why this one is so important is because we're gonna be talking about rejection. If you've been building this business long enough, you face rejection by people, rejection from family members, friends, and so on. So I want you to understand that there's a beauty behind rejection. And we're going to talk about all of that because it's all about mindset. It's all about how you handle these things and how you handle this adversity when it comes to being rejected. And I'm talking about if you've been doing this business for a day or two or three or a week, or if you've been doing this business for years and years. So we're always going to face rejection. It's just how you react to it, how you respond to rejection, and how you use it to your own advantage. And that's why I say the beauty of rejection. You're going to see why. Okay. So, first of all, we got to understand what rejection is. And I like to give this perspective of what I put down here as I believe it to be and as I use it to move myself forward. So, rejection is just an opportunity for growth and self discovery that allows us to learn from our experiences, build resilience, and you ultimately find a path that's better suited for us. Okay? By facing rejection, we can redefine and refine our goals. We can improve our skills. We can ultimately find success in new, different ways that we didn't expect before. Why? Because we don't know what we don't know. And rejection helps us discover where not to go, where to go again, how to do things, how not to do things. And that's why if you want to be successful, you need to be rejected many times. All right. So, how successful you want to be, how much success do you want to have? The more successful people are the people who have failed the most. Why? Because they keep going regardless. There's a lot of people who start businesses, who start projects, who start diets, and so on. And the people who actually achieve the body of their dreams, a successful business, and the goals that they want to accomplish is the people that don't quit in front of the adversity that everybody faces. At some point, we're all gonna face somebody saying no to us. We're all gonna face a failed project or a business. We're all gonna face the pain of waking up when you don't want to do that, and regardless, you do it. All right. So we are gonna be in front of those situations. Some people are gonna wake up no matter what. Some people are not gonna do anything about it and gonna stay in bed. Okay. That's when you quit. That's what separates you from the people who went through all of these type of rejections and all of these adversities that we have on our daily basis. So keep this in mind because we're gonna use this as power, all right? And rejection equals power, but it's just when you apply the numbers and when you play the numbers right. And this is very common, right? We always listen to people telling us this is a numbers game. Yes, it is, but it's when you play the numbers right, right? If you play the numbers wrong, then it's gonna be a horrible, horrible game. Okay, if you play the numbers right, then rejection and the numbers and everything we're talking about is gonna be for your success, your progress, and your progression in this business and any type of business that you do in life, really. Okay. So say we're building the business, okay, and I'm gonna put the numbers because I need to put the numbers. I'm gonna show you how rejection can be a really, really nice power to have. Okay, so say you are trying to build your business and your upline or whoever you're listening to recommends you to build a list of 200 contacts, 50 contacts, 100 contacts, or whatever, right? Or you're just sharing your information with people. If you invite 10 people, eight most likely are gonna say no, right? And then two are gonna say yes. How are you gonna feel then? All right, if you only invite 10 people, and this is so pay attention to this. If you invite 10 people to your business to check out your opportunity and so on, and eight of them tell you no, you're not gonna feel good. You're gonna feel like everybody told you no. You're gonna feel bad. Okay, so your result is gonna be that sad little face that I put there. Why? Because you invited 10, eight of them, so everybody told you no. Two said yes. You don't know if they're gonna show up to a presentation or not. All right. Therefore, you're sad, and then you probably quit because in your mind, everybody said no. Now, get ready for this. Same thing. All right, just one more zero. We add a zero. You invite 100 people. 80 people, okay, rejection level increases. 80 people tell you no, but guess what? The remaining 20 said yes. Now, how do you feel about that? You feel better. Why? Because you're not worried, okay, out of this two that said yes, they're gonna check out my Zoom. I need to call them, I need to check on them. Hopefully they connect. Hopefully they don't, no show. When you have 20 people, now what you have is you have 20 people who are interested in your business and your opportunity. Why? Because you were willing to receive 80 no's instead of just eight. Why? Because you were willing also to invite 100 people to check out your business, your opportunity, your product, your service. Therefore, your result, you're gonna feel much better. You're gonna feel happier. Why do you feel happier than before? Because you were willing to give that extra mile of let's tell more people, let's show more people, let's reach out to more people. As you guys know, business is conversations. The more you show, the more you talk, the more you converse with people, the more you connect with people, the more business opportunities you're gonna have. And that is just the numbers. If we keep the same percentages as 80% saying no and 20% saying yes, you see the difference. What happens when you increase and when you increase one more zero and you talk to 1,000 people? I'm not saying talk to 1,000 people right now. I'm not saying you need to do anything. I'm just showing you numbers and I'm just showing you what I believe it makes the most sense. If I invite 1,000 people to check out my opportunity and 800 people tell me no, rejection level increased, right? But my power increased too because now I have 200 people saying yes to my opportunity. How do you think I'm gonna feel? How are you gonna feel when 200 people show interest in your opportunity or at least just check it out? You're gonna feel excited. You don't even gonna know what to do, when to plug them in, how many videos are you gonna send? You're gonna be talking to your teammates and your business partners on where are we gonna fit all these people? How can we show the business to all these people who are interested in checking out my opportunity? Do you think you're gonna have time to think of 800 people who said no to you? You will not. Okay, so the first example, out of 10 people you invite, 8 tell you no, and now your mindset is, all right, everybody said no to me. If you add one more zero to this, the second line, you invited 100, 80 said no, but you're okay. Now you feel happy because 20 people told you yes, so you're excited. Right? But when you tell more people and you have 1,000 people that you ask a question, hey, you want to check this out that I'm doing, and 800 of them told you no, now you have 200 who are interested. How do you think your rank is gonna look like? How do you think you're gonna make more money? You think your wallet's gonna look better? You think your results are gonna be better? Of course, okay? So now I want to give you some more tools about the mindset that I use personally, and then I also recommend, but that's completely up to you to face rejection. So what I tell myself and what I know to be true for me and for the people who are successful in this business or any type of business is the following, okay? Man up. You're not gonna die. You're not hurting anybody. You're not hurting anybody by sharing this. You're not hurting anybody by telling, hey, I found something great that I want you to check out because it can help you. And you and I, me and you, can make money together. Are you hurting somebody by saying that? Please answer that to yourself. You're not hurting anybody. You're just manning up, showing your opportunity, and hopefully change somebody's life. If they don't want to change, if they're part of those 8 that say no, well, it's their problem. You have the opportunity, and you also will have 2 people who say yes to you, or 20 or 200. You get the point, okay? Now, every time you face rejection, that builds your character. Why? Because every time that you build your character, it's the result of facing adversity. Rejection is a type of adversity. So every time you face adversity in your business, in your trading, in your life in general, your character gets stronger. Okay, so you gotta build your character. I look at it at that point. I'm building my character. I'm manning up. I know I'm helping people. I'm not gonna die if people tell me no. Okay, nothing bad's gonna happen. And one really, really, really important tip and thing over here is you gotta stop caring about what other people think of you. You gotta stop that. You can't build anything of significance in life if you allow other people's opinion of you to determine who you're gonna become and what you're gonna do and what you're not gonna do. All right. And let me tell you, they don't think about you. You gotta stop caring what other people what they think about you, because they don't. People are not thinking about you. People are thinking about their life, their businesses, their issues, their families, what they have to do, about their jobs, about their life in general. They're not thinking of you that much. You're not that important. You gotta get over yourself, right? Get over yourself, get out of the way, and put people in front of the information. That's it. That's all you gotta do. You're not that important. I hate to break it down to you in this way, but you're not that important. That's the truth. You don't matter that much. Okay. And I'm going to tell you why, because I don't want to sound like a dick. You don't matter that much because to each individual person, they are the most important person to themselves. All right. You are the most important person in your life, as you should be. Okay. Therefore, you're not thinking of me. I mean, you thought of this call and now you're thinking of what I'm saying, but you're not thinking what I posted this morning. I'm pretty sure you don't even remember. If you saw my post, you probably don't even remember what I posted. So why am I so concerned about what other people are going to think of me when the fact is they are really not thinking of me? They're just minding their own business, their lives, their problems, their situations, and everything, right? And by the way, you have the tools and you have the gift to help somebody overcome those issues that they keep their lives and their days spending and thinking about. Okay, so keep that in mind, please, because people are not thinking of you as much as you believe they are. Right. Okay. Now we have to know that you have a business. You either build it and become successful, or you pussy out and say a failure. I mean, that's just how it goes. You decide if you're gonna build your business and you're gonna accomplish something, or if you're just gonna not do it, fail, and regret doing something great in the future, right? So, how would you feel about either one of these scenarios 5 years from now? How would you feel if you decided that you were going to face rejection, go through adversity, become a man or a woman of success, and accomplish an amazing thing 5 years from now? How would you feel? Keep it in mind. Think about it. Imagine you as a successful man or woman 5 years from now when you accomplish your life that you had in your dreams or you have in your dreams right now. And also, how would you feel 5 years from now if you were to quit? You tell me. Well, actually, you tell yourself, all right? And I want you to know this isn't hard. I mean, this is not hard at all. The business that we do, building our business, messaging people, connecting people, educating people, showing people opportunities, providing that you can do from home, from anywhere, from a different country, from a different place, sitting at home. Okay, that's not hard. There's a lot of hard things in life. There's a lot of hard situations in life. There's people starving. There's wars all over the world. Okay, there's a lot of hard stuff, and this isn't one. All right, that's the truth. All right, this is not one of those hard things. You have a cell phone, you have a computer, you have people doing it for you, you have people presenting for you, you have scanners to help you make money, you have tools that help you make money, you have the flexibility to do this whenever you want to do it. This isn't hard, guys. It's not hard. It's actually very, very simple. The thing is, what's hard to do, but what's easy to do is also hard to do. Why? Because we decide and we go and we get comfortable, and that's what kills a lot of dreams and a lot of people's drive and ambition, just being comfortable with staying mediocre, right? So this is not hard at all. And I want you to put that in your brain, in your mind, and start acting like it is, because that's the only way you can be successful over here, right? So stop rejecting yourself. The main source of rejection, it comes from you. When you tell yourself, no, I'm not gonna show these people, I'm not gonna tell this person, I'm not gonna expose my business, I'm not gonna talk to anybody, I'm not gonna say no, I'm not gonna say anything to this person, that person's gonna tell me no. So stop rejecting yourself. If you're gonna be rejected, leave it to others. I mean, let them reject you. Don't reject yourself. Stop doing that. Don't do that to yourself. Right? And lastly, I don't need other people's permission for me to make my dreams a reality. I don't need anybody else's permission. And I don't need their support either. This is a great mistake that a lot of people make when they go into entrepreneurship. And the thing is, we as people, right? We as human beings, for whatever reason, we complain so much. When I go and I tell my mom, hey, I'm gonna go and become a millionaire, I'm gonna build my business, I'm gonna have teams all over the world, and I'm gonna trade the market so that I can multiply that residual income and accomplish great things. And I'm gonna make my first million, and then I'm gonna make another one and another one, right? And then I don't get her support, and then she calls me crazy. Am I gonna stop because of that, or am I gonna understand that it's unreasonable for me to expect regular people with regular results to support my not regular and very unconventional and kind of, you know, exaggerated in their mind expectations? They've never done anything like this. They've never seen the opportunity. They were not raised the same way. So I cannot request their permission. I don't need their approval, and I can get upset if they don't give it to me because this is completely new to them to the point that it sounds unrealistic because guess what? It is. You're not normal. I'm not normal. We are unconventional people because we took a different path. We're not doing regular stuff. We're not going to college and well, I went to college and you probably did and have a job and stuff like that. But that's not what we want. We want more. That's what you're in this call. That's what you're watching me right now because you want more out of life. So if you want to be extraordinary, you got to know that 97% of people follow the same path. That means 3% of us, you and I, okay, 3% of us, we are different. Therefore, if you are expecting everybody to approve you, to accept you, to understand you, then you're just being delusional. That's just what it is. Not them, it's you. It's how you use that rejection to become better and to actually go ahead and do and build your business regardless because their gratitude, the people you expect them to support you, the people you expect supporting you and being by your side, their gratitude is way more meaningful than it is their support right now. Okay, you don't need their support, you don't need their permission, and you will feel grateful when they are grateful to you because you didn't give up, because you didn't listen to them. So be careful who you listen to, okay? That's my little bit of a rant today because I know how necessary this mindset is. So talking about this, what are the results when you go through rejection? When you're done with all of that, okay? How would your business, your wallet, your community, your leadership, your skill set, your mindset, how would they look like if you overcame your own rejection? I think it's very clear that rejection comes from within. I don't care what people say to me, what people say about me. If I let that get to me, if I reject myself, if I stop building, if I stop growing, because I let other people's opinion of me or thoughts determine my actions and my future, then who is really rejecting me? That would be myself, right? So how would you feel? Like, how would you be? What would you accomplish if you stopped rejecting yourself? If you stopped paying attention to the people who are not on your side? Okay, it's not that people are against you, it's they don't understand what you're going through or what you're putting yourself through or your goals and your dreams because you're thinking bigger than the rest. Now, second over here is one that I really, really like. How are you gonna feel when people from all over the world come to you saying, "Hey, thank you so much. You changed my life." How will you feel when somebody from, I don't know, South America or Europe or North America or whatever, your own city, comes to you and tells you, "Hey, thanks so much, man. You changed my life. I appreciate you." Right? Awesome. And this is all because one day you made the decision that you wanted to change your own life, right? How would that feeling be like for you when you say, "Hey, you know what? Enough's enough. I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna change my life so that I can impact other people as well." And then you become that leader that you admire so much today. You can be that person too. That person started with 0 followers, with zero community, with zero business, probably with no money. If they had money, they didn't have leverage when it came to people and when it came to building a substantial business. How would you feel like if you could be one of them? If you can be one of the people that you admire so much? Because you can, because we all start somewhere, and that somewhere is usually zero, okay? So keep that in mind. Those are good questions to ask yourself. Now, successful business mentality, according to me, this is things that I tell myself. You can, I mean, This is me talking to you from me and from my perspective. You can take whatever serves you and you can ditch the rest. I don't care. What I care is for you to be a little bit better with if you can take one sentence out of this whole mindset call, if you want to call it that. But what I tell myself, I'll do whatever it takes to achieve my goals. My family's counting on me. I know I'm here to do great things. I'm tired of being stuck. All right. I want to provide. I want to inspire people. I want to give better to my family. I want my life to be like I want it to be, not like somebody else tells me it needs to be. I just want to be free, man. Like that's my mentality. If I have all that in mind, what's more valuable? My goals, my dreams, or the opinions that I think others might have about me? All right, we already talked about it. People don't think about you so much. So, what's heavier in the balance of my priorities? Am I gonna stop everything that I just wrote there? Am I gonna stop just because somebody told me, no, I don't like your opportunity? No, I'm not gonna connect to your Zoom call. No, I don't care about trading. No, I don't care about network marketing. Am I gonna really stop and not give my family what they wanna, what I want them to have? Am I gonna stop and not achieve my goals? Am I gonna not do great things? Am I gonna stay stuck? Am I gonna stop my dream of inspiring thousands of people? Am I gonna not provide for my family? Am I gonna let somebody else determine my lifestyle just because I decided I was gonna fall back into a 9 to 5 job? Or if you're not working a 9 to 5, you're gonna stay there forever because some idiot told you no, what you're doing is a scam, what you're doing is not real, what you're doing is not authentic, it's not gonna give me results. Let me tell you, it's your dream, it's not theirs. So if you're dreaming big, if you want to be free, if you want to have a life that you design and you build and you are successful at it and you're happy with it, then start doing. All right, it's your dream, it's not anybody else's. Their opinion, let's say everybody has a negative opinion of you. Everybody does, okay? So they think of you every single day, 24 hours, 7 days a week. They're thinking how much you suck and how much offended they are because you offered them an opportunity. That sounds stupid already, but let's pretend it's true. Okay? So what? You find the right people, those 80 are hating on you, but those 20 are running with you and are building with you. And the 21 of you are now a power team building organizations, helping other people be free, freeing yourselves up, and helping and inspiring and providing for families that need what you have and what I have and what we have as a community. All right? I hope it makes sense. If it makes sense, put a number 1 in the chat. Now, golden tip is just do. All right? I always leave a tip, just do. And I suggest you strongly do it now because you guys are seeing the group chat, you guys are seeing the momentum, the energy, the growth. And I'm here to tell you, there probably won't be another moment like this one. What we're experiencing right now is so much growth. It's insane, right? Good thing, good news for you and for me and for everybody. We are just getting started, all right? You're not late, but you got to start acting now. We're helping the people who are helping themselves. We are helping the people who are there putting the action. I see somebody somebody doing, somebody taking action. I'm gonna help that person. In this call, there's a lot of people who have been helped by me personally. I've been helped by people as well. We're here to help each other. We're a community, okay? So take action, do it now, change your life so that you can also change other people's life. And I hope, guys, this has been of value to you because this is probably a different call. I went a little bit more of into the the mindset and the the stop the bullshit and go straight to the point, and let's build something, and let's stop complaining about things that don't make sense. All right. So hopefully this serves you, and hopefully a little bit about my mindset you can grab and take with you, apply to the business, and become successful.